Back at it again, back at it again. Can't stop, won't stop. Zone 9 life. Hey, thanks again for tuning in with your boy, man. Coach J, Motivated Moments. Stay tuned, let me show you what I have up my sleeves today. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, Long Locals. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. But real quick, man, I'll come back here to this rec area and show you what I'm gonna do. I have problems with the water coming up from up here, splashing down here. Then obviously it's a natural drain and I'm getting runoff and wash out a little bit right here. Okay, not a big deal, just washing the peat moss away. Okay, for the most part, she's doing well. Okay, another wash off spot that comes down here. But you know, the babies and everything are coming in slowly but surely. But let me see here, another spot. Let me show you all these spots first and show you what I want to do. I mean, it's doing well. Just another little, I don't know, it's right in the shadow too. Another little wash off spot right here. Where the peat moss and stuff washed away. You see it? You see it? Right here. You see it. Okay. Little teeny spots down here. Slowly but surely coming in, but some spots here, down here, bong bong. Up here against the border. But this is the main runoff spot. Let me show you. For those of you that have been here a while, this has always been my spot from day one. I've always had trouble with this spot. And we'll walk up it now. This little edge, but I mean, but there's still plenty of babies and stuff in there though, guys. I sprayed some Mancozeb on there. See the color of it? But see, this spot right here, guys, it's my trouble spot. And you notice it's on this side and that side on the edge. Okay? And there's another little teeny spot. Ooh, I see a grub that's going through it right now. I mean, excuse me, a beetle. Another little, sorry, my shadow's in here. I'm trying to get it right here. It's another little washout spot. Now, guys, what I'm gonna do is, before I break down and get seed blankets or whatnot, I'm gonna try something a little heavier than peat moss. Cause you see, I'm getting down exposed. I see the peat moss washing away, and I'm getting down to the soil again. Peat moss is real light. And then when you cover the seed up, you only want to put a light layer on it. And I only put just one pass, you know, type of light layer on it. You know what I mean? I didn't thicken it up. Okay. So what I'm gonna try now is I'm gonna use some compost. It's still organic. It's strictly organic. It'll disintegrate and whatever degrade like the peat moss does, but it's a little heavier. You know what I mean? For those of us that know, peat moss is real light and fluffy. Compost is sort of like dirt, but it's not dirt. It's all organic compost, and it will disintegrate like the peat moss. But I'm going to get the aerator and run through this spot and just put a sprinkle of seed, and then I'm going to put the compost down on top of that. But guys, I just saw a beetle going through it. Let me find him. Ooh, he going through it. There he is. Ooh, I think I had a video. I think I erased that video to get free up space, but oh, he's struggling. You picked the wrong yard, dog. You picked the wrong yard. My most recent application was the triclophan with the imidacloprid. Triclophan granulars on top with the imidacloprid spray. He is going through. I don't know if he's on his way up or down, but he's on his way down. If you know what I mean. He's going down. Oh, he's going through it right now. That contact stuff, oh yeah, he's going through it. But anyway, back to the subject at hand, man. I'm just going to lightly touch up the rec area, aerate these little wash off, runoff spots, aerate these spots. Might do the whole thing, true Long Loco. But aerate these, I'll probably end up doing the whole thing, knowing me. Aerate these aerate these wash off spots. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Touch them up. You know, touch them up with some seeds. shadow. The sun's back there. It's early morning, guys. The sun starts here and ends on the other side of the house. And this is really shady back here too. I might have to end up breaking down and trying like a fine fescue since it's more shady. But there's plenty of babies in here, guys. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? You see it? You see it? There's plenty of babies and stuff in here, guys. But what happens when that water comes, it mashes it down, and then when it stays mashed to that soil, that's when that pythium comes in. I think I'm gonna spike it with some mefenoxam a few days after I seed, but that's what I think I'm gonna do, man. But that's what happens, man. It causes that pythium. All right, it'll smash it down and cause that runoff. But all right, man, let me get to work, man. But I just wanted to give you a little quick update and overview of the rec area in the ZOYSIA FLUE, man. She's doing okay, man. It's at 1 inch. I keep it at 1 inch because it's not leveled, and that's the best and the tightest I can keep it without level. If I go down to a 7/8 of an inch, I start to see scalpage. So I'm gonna keep it right here for now. But this is it, man. The ZOYSIA FLUE, man. ZOYSIA, fescue, and bluegrass all blended together, playing very well. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. Skirt, skirt. Ooh, tight like greens, man. All right, Lawn Locos, I hope you can see that. But I just want to show you, this is all I'm going to do to this area. Hopefully you can see the holes from. That's all. Nothing major. Nothing too aggressive, too strenuous. The what do you call it, the weasel will be way too aggressive through here. Overlap it, bring it back it, overlap it, bring it back it, take it back. I'm gonna take it all the way up, bring it back, overlap it, bring it back it, overlap it, bring it back it. That's it, just in this little, overlap it, bring it back it, overlap it, bring it back it, just to tear this spot up. So overlap it, bring it back it, come back this way a couple times, overlap it, bring it back it, because I went that way. Now let me go this way. So let me get on this side. Stepping all in the hoop spot. Overlap it, bring it back it, overlap it, bring it back it. I'm just gonna do this whole area. Told you I'll end up doing more than what I bargained for. It's just a habit. You're here, you got the materials, the tool. I'm just gonna redo this entire area. But you understand what I'm saying. Step one. Alright. Overlap it, bring it back it, overlap it, bring it back it. That's it. I won't even film the other side, just so y'all can see the gist of it. You see it? You see it? You see it. That's what that little tool does, guys. Poking a bunch of holes, just recultivating this area. Love this little thing, man. That thing's awesome. But that's all I did. Come on this side out of it, so shadow. Let's see, that's all it did. Just roughed it up some. All those good holes and stuff or whatnot. All right, let's do the other side. Then seed and compost, and that's it, man. Something simple. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Check out that fresh sand. Y'all need to come check me out on IG, man. Instagram, motivated_moments, I believe. Check me out, man. Put that fresh sand in there for for the rec area, horseshoe pit. Come check me out on IG, folks. All right, Lawn Locos, that's it, man. You saw me do this runoff area spot. Some of these washout spots out there. Try to get a good angle. I did all these edges, but like I told you, man, what did I say? Yep, I'm gonna end up doing the entire thing. And yes, I did. Rough spot there. I'm trying not to walk on it. I don't want to cover up the holes, because next I'm gonna put this seed down. See how I just roughed it up some? Man, I can't get it good. There we go. You see the holes? That's all I'm doing, guys. You see it? You see it? You see it? There you go. Let's stay in the tree. Yeah, just trying to put all these holes in there, being aggressive. Oh, guess what happened? Yep. Mulla. See that? I broke the pole, man. The flaw in that design, man, it screws on. But that's the way they have to pack it to deliver. But if it was solid steel, this thing be money. But I had a piece of pole or something in the garage, and I just stuck it right in there. I guess I was a little too aggressive with my pole. Yeah, they always said I was always a little too aggressive with my pole. I broke my pole. That's right, break your pole all up in it. Break your pole off. That's right. But here you go. Roughed up this area right here. Trying to get in there some. You see it? All these little fresh little holes. I still got good babies in here, man. That's why I didn't want to go too aggressive. See, look, I'm gonna flip this over. I didn't want to damage the stuff that's already here. I'm gonna find a spot for it. Put it all the way over there in that spot. But I'm covering it up, not with that light peat moss now. I'm gonna try to use something heavier, that organic compost. But that's it, man. Just want y'all to see the fresh little holes. Yes, I did the entire thing. Couldn't help myself. Skirt. Appreciate y'all. All right, Lawn Locos. Now, in instances like in this case, it's always best, especially along any edges when reseeding or overseeding, to use a drop spreader. The drop spreader will allow for me to get accurate coverage, as well as a concentrated coverage, because I'm mainly concentrating on this runoff spot. So let me jack it up some, give you a quick clip of this, and I'll do the rest on my own. Nice and easy. I need to make a couple passes, but I'm going with the bluegrass first. I don't know why it works better backwards. Boom. Alright, now come this way with it. Do a couple passes. I have it on like a mid-grade setting to allow myself a few passes back and forth instead of a new rate, new seeding setting. But I'm still doing what? Concentrating it where? All in this runoff area. I'm putting it all, concentrating it all in this runoff area. And I'm gonna do this same process with all three, I don't have any more Compadre ZOYSIA. I do have Zenith ZOYSIA, but I don't know if I want to incorporate that yet. I might wait until July. But that's it. I'm gonna do this with the bluegrass and fescue on both sides until we go down with the what's my coverage? Compost. Appreciate y'all. That's all it is. A little turf drops, classic drop. All right, Lawn Locos. All right, the seed is out. Let me get down there. You still see some of it? The seed is out. Now, I did, true Lawn Loco, I did come out here. Gosh dog it, I just can't help myself. Good thing it's always shady back here, which is good. But I used this, man. Yeah, I used it. I used the weasel just to come in, but lightly. I didn't put any pressure on it. I just lightly held the weasel in my hand and just stroked it back and forth, so I didn't put any pressure on it, so I didn't tear up the area in the earth too much. All right, you see it? See it? You see it? Seed is down, okay? And I lightly, real lightly, because see, that's still new grass right there. I didn't want to go too aggressive to tear that up, but I lightly came in with the weasel, held it in my hand, and then I stroked it back and forth ever so slightly and ever so lightly, so I wouldn't tear up the grass. But you can still see how, you know, there's holes there. The weasel ripped up some of that zoysia and bluegrass a little bit. That stuff will repair itself. But that's it for the most part, guys. That's it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just put the compost on some of these spots. Let's go. Here's another one of those main reasons why I was doing this. One of these runoff spots. You see, let me get down in there. You see some seed? You see it? You see it? You see it? Well, you see the seed down in there. Came in and weaseled it, roughed it up a little bit. Just roughed up this runoff spot a little bit. And I'm gonna come back with some heavier, least likely to run off compost. It's still runoff. Like I said before, guys, water is undefeated. And water is undefeated, but compost is a little heavier than a light layer of peat moss. And let's just see what that does. If not, I got a secret weapon I might have to bring out if this doesn't work, but I think it'll work. I'll be fine. Let's do what it do, baby. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Doggyville. Shout out Doggyville. I don't give Doggyville no love. Shout out Doggyville. All right, Lawn Locals, this is my compost of choice. Simple Garden, Happy Life, okay? Now, I'm not using the compost peat moss spreader because I'm not spreading over the entire surface area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the bags and dump them in my concentrated areas that I'm focused on. Man, stay tuned, man. Appreciate y'all. Whew, almost done. Man, I love the shade back here. Keeps me going, man. If it wasn't for the shade, I would have been done. All right, Lawn Locals. All right, Lawn Locals. Now, for my last step, all I'm gonna do is take said compost and dump it in all of my concentrated spots. And I'm just gonna record this spot, but this is what I'm gonna do at all of my runoff locations. Dropping the bag here. For this row, basically. Dropping the bag there. I'm going to drop another bag right here in this corner so I can meet some there, as well as start to go this way. I'm gonna strategically place all the dirt as well. Okay, and then my last one will be at this corner, so I can meet any left over from here, and then continue the third bag down there. All right, one more bag. I'm gonna drop this right here at this hot spot corner, and take it back down this way. Okay, so spread that nice and even. Okay, now just take you can take the leveling rake. Any back of any rake will work. This is the one I'm using. I do have a lawn leveling rake, but this job isn't that serious. But it is a serious job. Now easily try to level this out. I know I'm probably in your way, huh? Sorry. Watch this. Rotate. Like on my videos, rotate. That's it, guys. And all I'm gonna do is gradually work and spread this compost out. A little more aggressive than peat moss. It still has it could still run off on a heavy rain, but it's a little heavier. It's a little heavier than peat moss. And that's all I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna spread all this in this said area, especially right here in my runoff spots. But that's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off so I can finish up, but you understand the gist of it. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do this to each spot. Let me finish up. That's it. Just gonna do this to each spot. Spread this compost nice and evenly over these runoff spots. That's it. That's it. All right, lawn locals. You see it? You see it? You see it. It's cloudy, overcast. It is drizzling right now as I speak. So let me show you the finished process, the completed process. Okay, now, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Listen, it's raining. Hear it? You hear it? You hear it. You hear, hey, here's the test, man. Here's the test on the test plot. Let's see how this compost holds up. Okay, I done hit all the hot spots, basically all the edges. Hit all the hot spots. You know, whole bath. Hit all the hot spots. You've been real nasty today, dude. You're in summer months, man. You've been real nasty today, dude. But that's it, man. Hit all the little hot spots, the edges. Some of these runoff spots. That's the main one. Let's go check out this one over here real quick. That's it, man. You see it, man. You see it. Let me see how all this holds off. Okay, it's not peat moss now. Put a little thick layer of compost. Let's see how well that holds up. Let's see, man. Hey, just look at my rough area. That's good. In the rough. I need to weed eat it. But that's it, man. Yet again, man, another one in the books, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. All right, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody somebody else is out here doing the same damn thing that everyone else is doing. But this version is coming from your boy, man, Coach J, a true lawn loco. Thanks again for your time, and God bless. Peace.